Shalom, peace to you. I hope that you are doing well today. Welcome in. Today is Thursday, January the 23rd, and it is 9:32 a.m. in Kansas City, Missouri, Central Standard Time. And so my name is Shannon Hensley. If you are new and you found this channel, buckle up. I am working on my own criminal case here on this platform, and I won't shut up about my stuff, and will be a voice for other people who are also going through bad, horrific nonsense themselves. Okay, I've been being oppressed in a really bad way, and so has a lot of other people, and I've heard other people's story as well. And I send you love and light. So the other day I had to spend the night out in my frozen vehicle again that doesn't start. And this is heinous what's going on with me, folks. Somebody said that my Cash App didn't work, but my Cash App does work. If there's any upright officials in any way, shape, or form that can check out my account, I don't know what has taken place with that person. Hopefully you can try again. I emailed you back or commented back to try again. I have two accounts down below and a PayPal, and I need shelter for tomorrow, and I need food. All I've had is a couple of packages of ramen noodles the last couple of days, and I'm a hard worker. I'm not a lazy person. I'm not a beggar. And so, like I have already established, any person who has ever come along and has helped me stay alive through this trial, all that money's coming back to you all. Once I put the criminal away for doing this nonsense to people, folks, it's wrong what's taken place. I was able to get through yesterday on a phone call out of state to try to question about a murder. And of course the person was just real. Anymore, when you talk to people, a lot of people don't, it's just dry conversation anymore. There's a lot of people that don't give a rip about nothing. Compassion has left me and my four no more. That's all it's about. And yet we say, God bless America. And God is not going to bless America like that. He's not going to. That's a fact. People are hurt. There's crimes being committed. We're such a hypocritical nation. And I love America. I was born and raised here, and yet for the last couple of years I've been dealing with nonsense, even with authority, and trying to figure out where my own brother is or what's happened to him. Somebody hacked in on his Facebook account to tell me that he was murdered, and I can't find no information about him. And anyway, I'm really dealing with a hardcore situation. So if you're able to help in any way, shape, or form, my information's down below. Okay? And so let's get started here. Right before I got started, somebody's defeated. There is a fight today because the Most High said so. He brought out this word here that says that there is no wisdom nor understanding nor counsel against the Most High God. The horse is prepared against the day of battle, but safety is of the Most High. So whatever you have to face, safety comes from Him alone. Okay, we're commanded not to be afraid, regardless. We're to endure hardship because other people don't want to do what's right. And this other verse came out and is telling us that whatever we do and we say, we speak the truth. We buy the truth. We don't sell it. We don't bend. We don't go to the right or to the left. Okay, whether people understand or not, I don't know. There's a lot of people that have no understanding, and they run to do evil. And God tells people to leave evil, but people want to prove a point about things. And what's the point? People won't sit down and have a conversation. And anyway, there's war out here today. There's war out here today, and it's ridiculous to me. I don't even want to understand it, but it's in our earth. It is in our earth. God tells us to be instant. Be really ready. Instant. In season or out of season. And to reprove and to rebuke and exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine. We're in that time right now. Look, my channel shows I got over 9,200 people on it. There ain't nobody watching it. Really? I've sat and watched other people just had 3,000 people submitted on their platform, and people were just like 400 people were getting up on there. It's being deliberately done, and you're breaking the law. And may the law of God come down on every person who is suppressing me for no reason, without a conversation or anything else, folks. You're breaking the law. It's saying so right here. People do not care about the truth. They do not care. As long as you get your little white lie, it's still a lie. It's still called cursedness to God. Most High said they'd be after their own lust, heaping up for themselves some teachers with the itching ears. Just tell me what I want to hear, because the truth just hurts too much. That's exactly right, folks. And anyway, it says that they will turn their ears away from the truth, and it shall be turned into fables. But watch in all things and endure afflictions. And those of you, the few people in the earth who really are enduring afflictions, and you're not the ones doing it to somebody, just make full proof of who you are in the truth. We don't bend for stupidness. It's unacceptable. It really is unacceptable. So I rebuke wickedness in this country. God put a new headship there. He's the one that plants and uproots. And people got problems with headship. When it comes in, our country is divided anyway. We got two parties that you choose from. So it's divided anyway. And people can't get on board with truth, even though there may be, different opinions about things like that. But truth should reign. This country will never stand. A house divided will never stand. Pride kills. God told me this morning it's a hypocritical nation. And because the people is what makes the nation. It's the people that make it. The people are the ones that vote, right? Goes on both sides. Freedom will reign when truth reigns. There is no wisdom for us to get any kind of understanding or counsel outside of God Almighty. So upright enforcement is here. I need your help. I do not want to sleep in my broken down vehicle in the freeze again. It took me all day to get warm again because it was bone cold. And I did it for 7 days before that at the top of the month. I should not be dealing with this. It's being deliberately done to me. I need whoever the few people are that are upright and you fear God. I need your help. I need shelter, and I would like to eat something today. God says there is upright enforcement, but what came out as soon as this came out, and God says that people are saddling up their horses here for a battle, and He brought upright enforcement. Who's going to win this battle? Upright people are. Upright people. No wickedness ever wins. Red and yellow kill a fella, is what I heard. Which is a snake, which is venomous. Which is venomous out here. It says before, at the bottom of the deck was Proverbs 18:12. It says, before destruction, the heart of man is haughty. Did you hear that? Before destruction, haughtiness comes. Destruction. Let's get that sinking down into us. Destruction. Before destruction comes, you can view somebody, they're going to get real haughty. God's going to destroy that energy. And before honor is humility. Let us show up with humility. Even if there's rebuking and stuff going on and correction and judgments going on, it should be because this is the truth. You deal with people that are haughty and rebellious and they got to be talked to real sharp that way because that's the way they come across. But you're humble enough to do what God tells you to do. He just said to rebuke and exhort and correct, because the time's going to come they're not going to listen to it. And so there's some destruction coming on some people because of this stuff. And they don't have nobody to blame but themselves for not wanting to learn truth. Truth sets us free. Truth brings liberty. Where the Spirit of God is there's liberty, but there is no real liberty unless you're in that truth. Regardless what the hardship and the long suffering and the fruit of the Spirit in that long suffering is producing in you, it doesn't matter. We just stay in the truth. Whether anybody else is or not, it's a battle going on. It's a battle going on. Anyway, hope that made sense. I have not had any coffee, and so those of you who are heavy coffee drinkers, pray for me. I would like to have a cup of coffee. I should be able to get up and have coffee. I shouldn't have to get up and say anything about, hey, I have a need. Nobody should. What do you want to bring out here, Most High? I just thank you for your truth and your truth alone. So the Six of Pentacles is here. It came out crossing. And so some people are into this bribery, cursed nonsense. And some people are giving, and some people are going to get skills over their head for whatever. It's coming from the heavens. It jumped over here on this destruction. Before destruction, a man is haughty. Okay. And before honor comes humility. The King of Pentacles is here. The Seven Pentacles then is here. Something could be going on at your work today where there's a battle and you're going to have some wisdom or whatever that is. Something about evening out the scales are here today. This is an investment with Seven Pentacles. It's also an energy with Seven of Pentacles of you reap what you freaking sow. And you got people doing some crazy stuff out here. There's a record. Somebody has a record of something. The Most High said, or they're going to have a record. Something about somebody having a record. I don't know what that means. So anyway, something, just a documentation, something recorded, something like that. So somebody's confused. Somebody's, look, there's the destruction. Is somebody sitting here saying, I'm not going to answer no questions, so I don't know what you're talking about? This is knowledge, and this is the destruction, and that's called pride. That's called pride. This house actually takes you back to pride. This is a paradigm shift. This is a eyewitness to something as well. It's the eyeball. The letter A may be prevalent to something. Iowa is coming through. For some odd reason, I'm hearing Iowa. Somebody from Iowa. Maybe you grew up there. Something happened there. Something about Iowa is here. I don't know what that means. Just hearing Iowa. Something is out here with this tower. Somebody's trying to go within, or you need to go within if you are confused about something out here. But this is about the stalemate energy, and somebody knows about why stalemate energy is here as well. Okay, that somebody's got a wish out here, or there's something about drinking out here as well. Show me the tower, please. Show me the tower. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. That scripture's coming through. So again, Seven of Pentacles. So somebody knows somebody's waiting. The Seven of Pentacles came out, like I just said, this way. Somebody's waiting. Somebody knows somebody's waiting on a decision, or somebody knows that somebody's not making a decision and setting somebody as stalemate energy as well. It's going to cause some type of a war out here for somebody's case. Show me more on the tower, please. So there's the knight in shining armor. There's the star. All right, the letter P is also coming out here as well. Something's guided regardless. Something being exposed is out here, attached to something going on. By the way, my name is Shannon Hensley. Shannon Elaine Hensley. I am 54 years old. I'm in Kansas City, Missouri. I have been I just feel led to just do this right here. I've been stranded at this hotel for a year and a half. In around January the 1st, around that time frame, 7 days, I couldn't pay for this room and had to go out into my car. And then I had to do it again the other day. It's being deliberately done. There's no way that my platform could have all these thousands of people on it. I just caught the other day on my other because I was locked out. I have 4 YouTube platforms. 2 of them are really, really old, and they had been messed with and hacked in on a long time ago, and I just kind of left them alone for the longest time. And this is also an older platform that I used, and about 6 months ago, I started a new platform called Sha'a Gates, Daughter of Zion, Shannon Hensley. And when I first started that platform, people began to really come in like it should be. Okay? Somebody got in there and said, I've been trying to get a hold of you, and I heard your song being sung in Nashville. And I tried to, I've talked about the music industry having my music, and some of this stuff is because they think they're just going to snuff me off and live a lie in front of the public. And it's crazy, and they should go to jail. Because I have literally, for the last year and a half, literally most of my meals, most of them had just been a pancake, flour and water. I lost a tooth here for malnutrition's sake. Somebody's going to pay for these crimes. Somebody's going to pay for the crimes. Okay? Anyway, I tried to say something to that person because I was wanting to connect with them. As soon as they sent me the message, and as soon as I sent back, that other YouTube, the newer one, began to be messed with again. And it's a crime. It's a crime. I got 4 people here on a channel that's got 9,200 people. Used to, when I used to get on, they just used to get on. And it's wrong. It's wrong. So if this person's not in the upright and they're acting, they're going to pour on some type of crap. Because this is a love bomber and the negative of the energy, okay? At the same time, this is about exposure. And so God said last night when I was reading to pay attention to somebody's actions, okay? Because somebody is waiting for something out here. And God's saying somebody's poisonous. When I heard red and yellow kill a fella, there's a poisonous snake out here. And somebody's got something that they know they're waiting on. And they're not going to get anything if they're in pride. Period. Don't care how talented somebody is, you ain't getting nothing in pride. No one is. Not you, not me, no one is. People acting on people's platforms and bootlegging them and running them to different countries. I got evidence of stuff, folks. I need a rescue team today. I know that I can be found, and I know people know where I'm at. I'm by the worlds of fun. I'll tell you where I'm at. I need my family. I don't even know where my family is. I don't know if they're murderers or they've been murdered or blackmailed or they're afraid. I don't know. I deserve answers. And so do some of you. Show me the star with this night. So you've got a marriage situation, and you got something really quick coming in. Okay, some of y'all may have a proposal. So last night, the Hierophant's at the bottom of the deck. Last night, somebody was trying to bait some people because the mottos were, I know I'll use. Same mottos. I know I use. And somebody was using somebody for their money. And no, I know you'll be destroyed in that. I know you will not use anyone. God's got your freaking number, freak. Because somebody came out the other day as a bigamist. They use everybody. I guess they marry everybody. I don't really know. But the other day with this marriage situation, it was upside down and nothing but freaking battle was everywhere. All over that reading. Crazy stuff going on. Some of you all may have somebody that's going to propose to you. You might want to step back. Check that person out. Really check the person out. Really check them out. Some people could give a crap about that stuff because of nasty stuff that's taken place in matters could give a rip about that kind of energy in the earth. But if you do, then you do. Just check out your person, because God says don't be unequally yoked, because something crazy will come out of a situation out here. But this person, this could be your spouse, coming towards you. Maybe they're acting, maybe they're exposing something. There's a tower with it. There's a tower with it. Something very quick is coming out here with this, and some type of travel is around a matter. And then you've got the Hierophant. So some type of organization, bank systems, things like that are out here. You can work with this person. The Eight of Pentacles is also here at the bottom of the deck. There's secrets out here. All those secrets kept coming out yesterday, or the day before yesterday, or whenever it was. I think it may have been yesterday. Secrets everywhere. If the secret rune came out, secrets were everywhere. All over the freaking table. Somebody does got secrets. And so again, if this is acting, somebody act like I don't even know what you're talking about, they do. Something's coming out about something in a very destructive way out here on somebody's crap. If somebody is going to be bent and somebody's undercovered doing something around somebody, they're fixing to have a paradigm shift. And then this has a meaning of a police officer card. And so may God be with every person who has to play a role for upright purposes to get crazies out of the freaking way. What? Show me more information on this Two of Swords, please. I said last night, in that reading where that Hierophant was there trying to use somebody, we ain't your game board to throw your dice on and play games and be used and abused. We ain't your game board. You can go in the prison cell and let them boys abuse you if that's what you want so much, or them girls, or whatever the crap you are. Something gonna be, somebody maybe, don't want something to be over, don't want to answer something because then it's solidified here with something being completely over. There's something about a fire here, because the World card can represent an all-consuming fire, and this is my house fire card. Or maybe you're just dealing with the firemen as well. I don't know, but something, or why something ended or something like that is out here. But that Two of Swords is showing the World card on. It's also a travel energy. There's the devil. There's the freak himself. Okay, well, look, there's the law. And something about somebody being in unity is out here. And if somebody in the past was rejected, then they've done something, I guess so. Or this is like contemplating. If somebody wants to not take that cut from God, but they want to play games, and the devil's here, there's a temptation out here. There's somebody battling up their horses out here to do some crap, is what it showed. I've just seen the Empress. A lot of times that Empress will show the devil with her. And we already talked about it scripturally, what that means in the heavenly realm. I won't get into it. Somebody's got deadly sex disease out here, folks. Okay, well, it's Cupid's little arrows coming towards you. Or somebody's married and they're sleeping with the enemy and they got a disease. They wouldn't give a rip then if they're trying to do something. They would probably was like, well, if I'm dying anyway, then whatever. That kind of energy's come through. Somebody's got deadly sex disease involved in some crap. Again, you better check out a person. You better, before you get married, you better take them to the doctor. I don't know, there's a bribe. Comes with the curse. It's right here. It came out this way. At the top of the video, like I said. Somebody thinks they're going to try to do something out here, and they're going to tempt you. And you're going to die sexually with this person. This person needs to be tortured. The Tower. It's here. It's all on this little acting with this knight in shining armor out here. Okay? Your relatives are out here. And then flowers. Oh, we know about the flowers. Let me get real personal. All those flowers that just kept coming up over here at the hotel. The great big box that was sent here at the hotel with the technology that was sent here, and people using crap on my technology somehow did something crazy with that they sent here. We all know about that. On my birthday, I sat here alone, crying out, needing help, and a great big 3 or 4 dozen flowers come to my door from the idiot again. If you could spend that much money and I'm on my platform saying I need help, I need help, I need help, this person just plays some stupid freakish game out here. They're criminal. They're criminal. Knowing I'm sitting here, knowing I need justice, playing freaking games. Take your flowers and shoving them up your rear end because they smell like excrement anyway. Not interested in whatever you think you're freaking trying to do. Go to hell. Somebody sat here and sent all those roses, which is amazing because I had just done an Instagram reading. And flowers came out, and the picture of somebody holding white roses was in that. Literally, right after I did that reading, knock, knock, knock. It wasn't long after, knock, knock, knock. There's because you'll hold the Elohim. He don't lie, and he's real time on my platform, folks. And he's whatever this person, this community, this piece of freaks are. They're doing this crap to me. God's just letting it build up, build up, build up until his wrath comes upon it. And that's how God does things. And God's ways are not our ways. You can go read that in the scripture as well with other people and said, their sin ain't quite full yet. And for somebody to just send freaking flowers to me while I'm sitting here hungry, needing money for shelter, needing my vehicle fixed, needing to set somebody legal to come and help me get some creep out of society because it really is affecting other people. And spend all that money on flowers instead of saying, here's a few nights of stay. I'm coming or whatever. They want to play games out here. So we know who this piece of freak is, and it's an imposter. The devil is an imposter. They're an abomination to God. The scales are uneven here, and God calls that an abomination. They're an imposter here. It says that the righteous, you and I, when we see somebody's need, we consider them, their need, the poor. But the wicked, they don't regard it. And no, that came out last night where somebody's like, I know I'm going to use this person and segregate them. They had sharks all around the person in the picture. And they were trying to bait the person. And so those of you who have money and people are around you, you really need to go to God. You really need to go to God. Look, flattery. It's right here. Flowers. Shove your flowers up your rear end. You piece of stink. Somebody could work for a florist as well. I don't really know. I got documentation and the paperwork that was sent to me when that great big freaking box was sent here. Okay? I registered. They sent me gift cards. And I was trying to put the money on those gift cards together to get me insurance on my vehicle at that time so that I could get up and running again. But the insurance guy wouldn't take 2 payments from this card. I'm sure it was all being done on purpose, folks. So somebody wants me stationary here. This person's going to pay a heavy price for touching me. Heavy price. But I have the original paperwork. I've got things already documented. I mean, I'd have to sift through a lot of stuff, but everything's recorded, everything with my stuff. Okay? They sent me a letter, called himself Mr. Christian Philanthropist, or whatever they are. They're probably a transgender energy. Not interested. I don't care what you are. The last time the little note said, I am a man, or whatever they said. I don't care what you are. I ain't interested in your freaking flowers or anything about you. I'm calling you out because you're a criminal. Don't care about you. I got recorded documentation. There it is right there. I got recorded documentation. So what came out is a justice that's going to be assured, the K under the C, which is the justice card. God's word is recorded documentation. and he tells us to come before him and plead that we may be justified. I take his word that he lays out on my table, and this is recorded documentation that I use in the heavenly realm from that kingdom that will beat down every one of our enemies that is doing crazy in our earth and causing destruction and judgments to come and burn cities and bring earthquakes. God brought out earthquakes last night, and he ain't messing around, folks. You go play your game somewhere else, down in hell or something. There's going to be justice out here. So this is a justice assured. It's a torch. And so if there is something out here about a fire for some of you all, somebody knows information, that there's knowledge, somebody knows it, they're sitting here to stalemate, they've done something around, there's fraud, then with that energy, then something's out here. The K and or the C, it looks like a V, and then the letter B came out, which can also trace you to the High Priestess card, which can take you to secrets and stuff like that. But there's a baby situation going on out here. The baby comes out all the time on my platform. And somebody don't want to answer no question. The OBGYN came out right before I got on the camera this morning. And so there is something going on with that, because it comes out all the time. The word baby came out the other day. But this has a meaning of a baby. And it also has a meaning of something joyful that's going to take place, because justice is going to be assured on something that is going on. Somebody's name could be Becky. Somebody's name could be Kevin. Somebody's name could be Vic or Vicky or Victor is out here. Beverly is out here. I'm hearing the Beverly Hillbillies. I just heard it. Anyway, the letter S is out here. The letter A, the P came out. The SH together is also out here in this reading. This is what come out. I just want to check some energy and anyway, do what I do. I don't have anybody to talk to. I'm literally just stranded here. And if anybody can help, I want to rescue. I need people to contact Washington, and we need to hold our president that God planted there. You can't argue that. You and I cannot argue that, period. God already told on my platform that he would be in that office, and he did it in such a clever way. It's captured on camera. God has Mr. Trump there to do upright things in the earth, and he said we're bringing God back into this nation. I hold him accountable to that, and I trust that he will. Okay, I trust that he will, and we are to pray for our leadership. You and I are held accountable with God if we don't pray over our leadership. We have a lot to do with that person being, those people being in those offices. And so for people to sit here and go, wow, this or that, you talking about yourself. You're talking about a nation that says we're one, so you're talking about your brother, your sister, your neighbor, you. Nobody has any excuses here in this nation. We all either get on board or there's destruction coming. It's the truth. I need help, folks. Thank you for your help, however you can. Pray. Help me have some food today, shelter for tomorrow, a rescue team. I don't care. We're to have one another's back. And we're to take this piece of nonsense out of the earth that they won't straighten up. Shalom. Have a great day.